Hey y'all, it's Kenitra. So today we're going to be talking about luxury brands. So I'm super excited about it because honestly this might be one of my first luxury brand makeup collections that I've actually gotten. Unless you want to count like Pat McGrath, that is up there. I definitely know that price is up there, so I would definitely count it as luxury. But I got this as a graduation gift, so I'm super excited to actually start using it. This is my first time using it, so when I tell you guys the review, this is like first hand, no trial runs, just my straight review for the first time, y'all. So first of all, let me tell you what products I've gotten that I'm going to be showing you guys that I use for this look, and we're going to go through how to actually create this look too, so stay tuned, y'all. So you guys know I am a eyeshadow fetish type of person. Like, I love all things eyeshadow because number one, you get to be so creative with it. Depending on how you mix colors, depending on how you put certain colors certain place on your eye, you can create so many different looks. So that's something I'm super excited about eyeshadows all the time, obviously. But the one we're going to be talking about today is this Tom Ford one. So of course Tom Ford keeps it super high end, like nothing on the front of the cover, only gold plating at the bottom. So of course get a little sense of that luxury feeling already, y'all. So the actual eyeshadow palette that we're going to be talking about today is called Burnished Amber. So this one, I think the first thing I thought about with amber is going to be obviously some type of brown. I'm thinking like copper in there. That's the first thing that comes to mind. But the colors in here are going to be these colors, so you guys can kind of see that I've kind of played around with it just a little bit. So with this color, first we have like a pale, I kind of call these one of my ashy colors. Maybe that's not the best term to use, but this is like a pale, very more like a sandy color. And then the next color is going to be more of like this purple. It has like some, I would say like more of a reddish brick undertone to it. And then the next color is going to be like a deep purple, more on the side of burgundy. And then the last one is going to be this, I would say like a dark medium with a little bit of copper shimmer in. Okay, so to give you guys a better demonstration of how I'm going through this, so first thought is, oh my god, I don't have any matte colors. What am I gonna do? Because it's super hard for me to not have like a matte color that's either like a brown or a purple that I can start with as a base. But the next thing I resort to is saying, what is the darkest shade in the eyeshadow range that I'm working with? And obviously for this one is going to be this dark purple right here. So that's the color I'm going to start with. So looking at the video that I have for you guys below in this little area, you can kind of get a better demonstration of kind of what I'm going to walk through with you guys. So first thing I do is go in with that darker purple. I'm going to start with my outer corners, work it into the crease a little bit. Anytime you have anything in your outer corners, in order for your blendability to look consistent the whole entire time, you have to take it a little bit inward, not all the way, but you want to take it all the way into that inner part so that way you can start getting that good base going. So for step number 2, y'all, we're going to look and say, what is the next color that is similar to what we have on the outer corner? So the next color is going to be this reddish brickish color right here. It still has hints of purple, so it works perfectly. We put that in the middle of our eye, y'all. So looking at that video, you will see that I kind of worked it up a little bit into the crease area, started blending it out just a little bit in the crease, but mostly really keeping it in the middle of that eye. And also, as always, y'all, whenever you have two colors touching each other, you want to blend. So wherever that outer corner ends and where that new reddish purple color comes in, we're going to also blend those two in. Definitely take a lot of time to blend if you need. That's the part that took me the longest, y'all, so no rush. So for step 3, y'all, so going in with the next color is going to be usually where I put my shimmer. So in my inner corner, that's where I put my shimmer to kind of pop up my look a little bit, amp it up into more of a glam look. However, since all of these are shimmers, y'all, I really just kind of had to pick between two colors. So either I had to do this sandy brown color here or more of this copper color here at the bottom. So those were my two choices. I went with the copper one simply because the copper was kind of able to blend in pretty good with the purples, and then also I just wanted to really use that sandy color to just have like a little pop in my tear duct area. So for me that worked out perfect, but those can be interchangeable, y'all. So by going in with that, I had to do a cut crease, y'all. A cut crease is so needed with this, only because you want to make sure that the colors stand out. Since all of them are shimmers and the brown could easily get lost with those purples, we had to do a cut crease, y'all. So I don't always do a cut crease, but however, this look definitely needed it. 10 out of 10, y'all. So after going in with that amber or just copper color, I went in with that sandy brown color, y'all. So by taking this sandy color right here, I just popped that in my tear ducts, y'all. I really wanted to make sure you guys could see all of the colors in one eyeshadow look. However, I would say anytime you have a whole bunch of shimmers, you can easily just do 1 or 2 of these colors at a time and you'll be perfectly fine. This is only for a demonstration and review purposes, y'all. So that's how I created that whole look. Y'all see I add on some lashes, y'all. It took me forever to do those lashes, so I had to fast forward through that. But that is how I created my look. Last thing I want to talk about, y'all, is the lipsticks that came along with it. So along with this palette, I also got 2 mini lipsticks with it, and to finish off this look, I thought it would only be right to either do a mauve, which is more like, you know, a harder pink, or just do a purple. Luckily this came with a perfect color, y'all. So mini lipsticks, some people will be like, oh my god, why do you want to use a mini lipstick? Mini lipsticks are like perfect because honestly they fit my lips perfect, because I outlined my lips with a chestnut color from MAC. MAC is the GOAT for this lip liner, y'all. But I did that for the outline of my lips, and then I went right back in with this mini lip liner, y'all. And the fact that it's so small, it goes right into my inner lips absolutely perfectly, y'all. So this right here, y'all, this is the color. Oh my god. So it's more like a mauve. It has like a little purple tint to it. Perfect, and it actually pops out a little bit more once I put it on with that chestnut dark brown lip liner. Once I put that on, the color kind of just poof. So after that happened, y'all, that is how I finished up my look, y'all. So just reviewing the overall product that we talked about today, y'all, for the Tom Ford. This is the Burnished Amber. So reviewing, I would say blendability is definitely a 5. Like, they all blended together. Like, I literally just had to do a couple swipes whenever I was blending something in. Honestly, I always do more, but it did not need more. So blendability, perfect. Pigmentation is probably a 5, I would give it. But I will say that in terms of the efficiency and efficacy of how a consumer is going to use it, I probably would give it a 3. I would only say that because the 2 purples that I had in there, they're very similar, that people might not really see a need to actually pair them together. So that's the downside of that. So I would say efficacy wise, I would give it probably about a 2.5 or a 3. I really wanted to see a matte color in there, maybe have that copper color a little bit darker, but everything kind of just was easily muddled together, so I could see how some colors could get lost if you aren't, you know, a little bit more efficient with eyeshadows, y'all. But I will say that the product color choices, they all complement each other in different ways. All of them are, you know, purples. They kind of play off each other. Even the copper had just enough of, you know, shimmer in there to complement all the other colors. All the other colors are definitely usable. So I would say usability of all the colors would be a 4. I would only say that because that sandy brown could easily come off as ashy if you do not blend it right, or if you decide to use it by itself. That could get really messy, y'all. But those are all of my reviews for this palette, y'all. I would say that this palette is something I would definitely go to. I would say that it's definitely a summer palette. I can go in there if I really want to grab one of those shimmers out there, only because I'm not an all shimmer eyeshadow person, y'all. But that is all that I have for you guys, and as always, y'all, keep up with me. It's Kenitra.